Here's my 2008 Toyota Sienna van conversion. Just gonna do a quick walkthrough and then I'll do a longer walkthrough. So if you just want to see the layout real quick, there you go. So in the back here, I've got my battery and a bunch of storage space. This is a cool little table. Has a little slide out drawer. Got my charge controller. Got this little desk shelf thing that I built. Here's the bed laid out. It's about 6 feet long. Plenty of space for me. I've also lifted the van so you can see how tall it is. This is a little juice bottle down here, 64 ounces of pineapple juice sitting under the car. Here is the utility closet. You can see I have a fuse box right there and my inverter. Also got my clean water, dirty water, and I've got my sink, running water. Up front here, got a fridge. You can't see it because it's hidden. Gotta do this out of the way. And there it is. Says it's 33 Fahrenheit. Well, let me open it up so you can see how big it is. It fits perfectly in this van. It's perfect. Here it is inside. That's I think a 32 ounce water bottle. You can fit a dozen eggs in here easily, probably 4 dozen or more. Got 2 thermometers in there. Put this back. Let's see what else real quick to show you. Oh yeah, solar panels. So here are my solar panels. I've got 2 100-watt panels up here. Also got my maxi fan, which we cut a hole in the roof ourselves to install. That was pretty scary. Here is the van fan from the underside. You can see it's running. I usually leave it running on low and leave the windows cracked just to keep my van cool when it's parked. And the bed does fold up into a bench, but you'll have to skip later in the video if you want to see that real quick. Here, just from the side. Very cozy. Oh, here's where I can plug in my laptop or whatever needs the AC current. I don't like that cord right there. I think I'll organize that later. Okay, let me do a longer. That's the short version here. Let me do a longer explanation. So we bought this van used a couple years ago because we wanted to go on a very long road trip. We were planning on leaving 2 weeks from now, and we were gonna go up the west coast. We're in Texas. We were gonna go up the west coast, go up into Alaska, across Canada, and down the east coast. We were planning a 7-month road trip, but because of the coronavirus, we decided to delay our plans. Be very bad to go traveling right now, plus everything's closed anyway, so it wouldn't be very fun. So unfortunately our epic road trip will be delayed till next year. So we haven't really gotten to try out the van yet in this layout, but I think it looks pretty good, and I'll post some links to the Toyota Sienna builds that I referenced to build this. So I know there's not too many Toyota Sienna conversions out there, so maybe this can help you if you have one, or help you make a decision. So, a longer walkthrough. Like I said before, the van is lifted. One of the reasons I bought it was because the Toyota Sienna has a good ground clearance compared to the Honda Odyssey and the Dodge Caravan, I think it is. And then I lifted it too, which added like 4 inches of ground clearance, so it was pretty good. And then we installed the solar panels so that we would have electricity. We installed the vent fan so we could had circulation. We built the electric system ourselves. We built everything actually. So this desk or shelf actually was a 4x8 piece of plywood from Home Depot, and we kind of like stained it with polyurethane, and we measured the car and to get a not perfect but a pretty good fit in here. Got almost, well, we're not good crafts people, but we tried our best to make it fit the shape of the van. You can kind of see, look, it's a weird shape in the back. And we got these nice little shelves so we could just like throw stuff in there as like storage bins, and I think it works pretty well. And then we have the sink and utility area over there. Down here, oh yeah, we built this thing too. I already showed you the little slide out table. This space up here is just meant to be like storage space. We're gonna put like boxes of like clothes and like supplies up here. There's a lot of space. And then down here would also be storage. Right now I have sleeping bags, tent, my battery, which is a 100 amp hour battery. It's tied down to prevent it from anything coming loose. This is a cool little sink, little pop-up sink thing that we have. This is actually a something you would use to spray bug poison, but we have a little trick. We have a pop-up little single person tent that's just enough room for one person to stand in, and we can use that for a shower anywhere when we're camping. So this thing I think holds like 3 gallons of water, so you put up that tent and you can bring this in there, give yourself a little shower in the woods if you need to. That would be our emergency shower. Let's see what else. Let's take a look at the utility closet again. So these are 2 5-gallon water jugs. One's for dirty water, one's for clean water. And then I cut this used to have like a faucet on it, so I cut the faucet out and put the tubes through them, and then tried to put like some silicone around them just so that they wouldn't spill and splash around when I'm driving. And then I have the strap to help hold them in too. Here's the electrical again. Don't really have anything new to add to that, except that researching electrical took a long time because you don't want to mess it up. If you mess it up, you could burn your car down, and maybe you inside it. Hopefully not. Here's our battery monitor, which is not Instagram worthy at all because it's upside down. I didn't know that until I installed it, and I haven't found a solution to put it somewhere where I can see it, so I'm just kind of getting used to reading it upside down. Not really a big deal. Here's our sink that we bought, and we cut a little hole in here. Got this on Amazon. It works good. It's a good size. Same thing with the faucet that we bought and installed. You can see the water running here. There's a pump in there pulling the water up through the tube, goes up into the faucet, and down the sink into the drain. I actually had a lot of trouble finding a drain for this thing. Oh, seems like it might be stuck a little bit. Maybe clogged up in a way. That's weird. Problem for another day. I had a lot of trouble finding a drain for this thing. This piece right here, I couldn't find something that would fit our sink on Amazon or Walmart. I looked online. Oh, there it goes. I think there's this little kink in the tube. But anyways, so I ended up 3D printing this piece right here. Because I like 3D printing. And this works fine. I think this part right here is kinked up and stopping the water, but it got through. Alright. Here's some 12-volt plugs, so I can plug in the vehicle accessories. So like right there, I have my fridge plugged in. I already showed you the fridge. Let me show you the desk, or the bench here. this, I'm gonna put the bed into bench mode so you can see what it looks like. Oh, these cushions. This is actually a full-size foam cushion that we bought, and we cut it into 3 pieces. And then they have these are baby crib mattress covers, and I also cut them and glued up the ends to make them smaller so they would fit our cushions. Alright, let me see how I'm gonna do this with one hand, maybe. So the bed is a piece of plywood that has these piano hinges in them in 3 places, and that allows it to fold up. So let me see if I can fold it up. I might have to put the phone down for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put the phone down because I can't lift it with one hand. Okay, I got it. You see here, fold it up. Let me put the cushions in there. I'll just put one cushion for now. So, whew, took a lot of energy. So I've got this table that we cut. Has a folding leg. Has this little bar at the end. Let me show you how that gets installed here. So I got the foot out here, and then it just slips into this little rail right here. And there you go. Some people over there are moving. But here it is, the table. Little workspace. Got your sink if you're thirsty. Plenty of room for a laptop. Nice and cozy. This would be my office. This shows you what it looks like from the outside. There it is. Yep. Hopefully gave you some ideas on what to do with your Toyota Sienna camper build. I think this layout works really good because we have the full-size bed. My husband's 5'5", I'm 5'3", 6 feet long bed works great. You know, we have the front seats pulled up all the way when we're working on the bed, or when we're working on the bed, when the bed's pulled out. We got plenty of storage space. Like I said, we haven't gotten to actually try it out yet, so we don't really know, you know, what the problems are yet, but I think it's a good build. And I'm super excited to try it out someday, soon, hopefully. Just gotta get through all this craziness. Alright, I think that's everything. Hope you liked it.